Okay, the Washington Commanders are already off to a very odd start with the offseason. They begin by hiring Dan Quinn as their head coach, the same defensive coordinator who gave up 48 points to the youngest playoff team since 1974. Now, I don't think that performance should reflect Dan Quinn and what he's done as a defensive coordinator in Dallas, but this is definitely not the most popular pick amongst fans. They then bring in a brand new offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, and that to me is a pretty solid move. What's funny about this hire is the fact that Cliff Kingsbury withdrew from the Raiders just to go to the Commanders. What happens in Vegas usually stays in Vegas. In this case, he stayed, didn't like it, and then left very quickly. But here's the more intriguing part. Eric Bieniemy is just gone. Like, he essentially was fired. Like, after one season of a solid offensive year for the Commanders, where he worked with the worst offensive line in the league, Sam Howell leading the league in passing yards for most of the year, nope, doesn't matter, he's gone. Which I guess I understand because you want a fresh new direction for your franchise. But I don't know, man. I feel like Eric Bieniemy at this point is getting hosed. Feels like for the longest time he's been trying to get a job, and no teams seem to be messing with what he brings to the table. Pretty confusing if you ask me. So these moves aren't necessarily groundbreaking. I don't think Dan Quinn is crazy good. I don't think Cliff Kingsbury is crazy good. I definitely think the Cliff Kingsbury hire is 1000% to cater to Caleb Williams, assuming he drops to number 2, which isn't that far off if Chicago wants to go with MHJ as their first overall pick. It's just been a weird offseason already for Washington. I'm curious to see what they're going to do next. Hot takes out. Follow House Call Sports for more.